My cousin Jenny and I started our first business in my parents' basement, GAU, Graphic Arts Unlimited. The logo, if thinking back, it kind of had a VH1 vibe to it. My resume is so short because I've really only had 2 jobs in my whole life. In high school, I worked at a print shop, and then in college, I started Conduit. So yeah, there's just 2 line items. My Kendall experience really prepared me for the rest of my career in several different ways. One, when it comes to a design standpoint, I had some amazing teachers that helped me along the way. And also, Oliver really has become a mentor to me over the past few years, and he's someone that I can refer to and ask some questions, and he can guide me along the way. So that really has helped me. So study abroad actually ended up being a really formative part of my Kendall career. It was, maybe the first time that I was really out on my own, but also just introduced into the London typographic scene, and also into brutal critiques where, everything that I thought I knew and was great at, I wasn't, and, Jonathan Barnbrook made me cry. And these are things that I really cherish, because I look back, it's like, wow, that was a turning point in my view on this, in typography. I look back on the study abroad experience very fondly. Before AIJ was here, it almost felt like there wasn't a West Michigan design community. Like you were almost competition. Like you knew of a few of the other firms and you occasionally bid against them, but you never really felt like you were colleagues. And AIJ has really helped me feel like there's a community here. In starting Conduit right out of college, I was, I knew that it would be okay. My family's always been entrepreneurial. It just sort of was something that was ingrained in me, that you just work for yourself. Well, Conduit Studios is a full-service design firm, or firm studio, I think is a more accurate term. Firm sounds so formal. I think our environment's much more casual and relaxed, and it still has almost the environment of school where, we tape work to the wall and we critique it and refine it. Do you know, when starting the company, I didn't really ever think about being a boss. You think about the things you love, like typography, color, design, all those things, but you never think about managing a company or keeping clients happy. You just think about I'm doing this because I love this, but I have absolutely no skill set to run a business. The clients we work for and the work that we do, it's everything from branding and interactive and collateral. So it's a little bit of everything. I think there's 2 ultimate goals when I'm working with a client. I want them to be thrilled with the process, and that leads to long-term relationships. Almost all of our client relationships are very long-term, above sort of the industry average. From the actual artifact that we're producing, of course, you want them to be thrilled about it and for it to achieve all of their business goals. I think one of the things that I'm most proud of is not singularly what I have done, but what we've been able to do as a studio. I've always thought that the studio is sort of like a petri dish. You get the right people in the mix and amazing things happen, and I really see that happening right now. I'm really humbled and honored by this award. You get so wrapped up in the day-to-day of just going to work and keeping clients happy and trying to be passionate about design that at times you just can't back up and see whether there was any meaning to it. And it's really nice to see that this college recognizes it, and it really feels good.